What's going on, guys? It's Derek Manasco with Impact Real Estate here on a beautiful property, which you can see behind me, to talk to you guys about the top 5 mistakes when buying a home. Step number 1, not hiring your agent and not getting a pre-approval letter prior to shopping for your home. The reason this is so important is because so often buyers in today's markets don't know what to expect when they don't hire the right agent to sit and talk to them about the process ahead. And then they go shopping and they get the home that's perfect for them, the right square feet, the right bedrooms, and the right location. Then they want to go do all of the back end work and the home's sold by the time they get it all prepared. I don't like having to tell clients that a property is sold when we could have avoided that if the pre-approval letter had already been in place and we were already prepared to get that right home and do all of our legwork up front. So that's mistake number 1 I see. Mistake number 2 is shopping at the top end of the budget at the pre-approval letter. Why is that so important? Well, because we are in such low historic inventory levels while interest rates are still historically low. That causes a perfect storm. Whenever you have that paired with you shopping at your max allowed limit, you're not able to have any wiggle room in negotiations. And if you're facing multiple offers, you could very well lose out on that home because you're already at your ceiling. If you shopped maybe 10 to 20% below that, that gives you a lot more room to negotiate up or present a higher offer to hopefully get you that competing offer. Then the third one is when you walk into a home, you almost have, for lack of better words, rose-colored lenses. You see this beautiful home that you could live there, you can imagine your furniture going there, which is absolutely what you should be doing. Along with that needs to be a sit-down discussion or consultation with your agent on them being able to guide you back to your motives, your wants and needs, and part of that needs to be what's best for you short-term versus what's best for you long-term. So whenever you walk into a home with that excitement, you're able to think about those things because you've already had the discussion. So when you go in there, you're not just thinking with all of this excitement and not looking at the things that could be underlying conditions that you might not want to deal with in a year after you purchase the home. The fourth one is actually not going to a home buying seminar or a first-time home buying seminar prior to looking at a home or prior to even getting started in the whole process. Those are so important. Whenever we were buying a home for the first time, we didn't have a clue what questions to ask, anything about the process, how to hire an agent, which, by the way, we have videos for all of those. So for reference for yourself, go check out our How to Hire an Agent video or 7 Steps to Buying a Home. That's a great place to start. But those seminars are great information. It's usually free. You usually get lunch or a freebie out of the events. And so those are just a great way for you to have the information needed at hand in order to make a great purchasing decision later. All right, guys, let's finish up with the 5th mistake that I see home buyers making. It's not trusting your pros. It's not trusting the people that you put in place to have your best interests at heart while in the transaction and then years later. Those trusted pros should be able to have your trust and you should be able to have their trust. And if that's not the case right from the very beginning, you might not be working with the right individual. So we want you to have the best experience possible whenever purchasing a home. So what does that mean to trust your pros? It's also avoiding external things that come into play. So that could be family members, it could be friends, it could be coworkers trying to tell you what the real estate market is really doing, or their other agent said this. There's so many factors that come into play. The easiest thing for you to do as a home buyer is to just avoid the noise. Go with your trusted pro. And again, if you don't trust them, that might be a red flag. They're not the right agent for you. I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope it was helpful for you. If this could help you or anybody else, please share away. Like the video, subscribe, turn on notifications. We appreciate you and have an impactful day.